Today's episode is brought to you by Destiny's Accessories, located inside of A.V. Lopez at 3831 Boca Chica Boulevard in Brownsville. Open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4. Destiny Accessories has all the phone and tablet accessories you need, including chargers, screen protectors, wallets, clips, holsters, pop sockets, cases, and much more. Welcome to Paranormal 956. My name is David, and I'm here with Bianca.
Hi, guys.
What are we talking about today, Bianca?
So it's a conspiracy theory, but there's proof, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
Of UFOs in snow.
Right. So this particular episode started because one of my friends, the One Man Click, sent me a TikTok.
It's always TikTok.
Of a guy named David Wynn Miller giving a speech somewhere. Didn't really say where. But he was talking about this UFO. And so I immediately watched it and then I sent it to you.
Right. I didn't watch it. I'm joking. I did see it.
And
not all the way, but yeah.
So this is the thing though, right? Is that, you know, one video, like anybody can make a video, right?
Right.
We started digging into this.
We did.
And this is hard to find information.
We don't have not even links.
Yeah. So
towards it.
We found multiple videos of different places.
Yeah.
And what we were trying...
They're all different shapes.
Right.
To start off.
Yeah. So let's start with the first one. The very first video.
The first TikTok we saw? Okay.
Yeah. So the one that my friend One Man Click sent me. The one of this guy named David Wynn Miller. He's giving a speech and I don't even know what the speech is about.
He just goes into...
It's like kind of in the middle of the speech. There's just this clip of him.
Yeah.
And he's talking about this spaceship. First he talks about the ice caps are melting and all this stuff.
The global warming and stuff.
Yeah. And so because of the ice melting, there's things hidden underneath the snow.
Yeah.
And so in Greenland, because of the snow melting, he mentions that there was 1,000 feet of snow or 1,800 feet of snow, whatever it was. It was a ridiculous amount of snow that it's gone now. And so because of it melting, now we're seeing what's underneath.
Right.
And what he describes is a spaceship that's also a weather machine. He claims this started the last ice age.
It started the last ice age. I didn't get to that part.
Yeah. So this is the dimensions, right? This is how big it is. He says that it's 55 miles wide.
55 miles.
So farther than Brownsville to McAllen, wide.
Right. 300
miles long.
Oh, shit.
So from Brownsville to like San Antonio or something.
Right.
Right. And then it's 2 miles tall. He says it's orange. I think
2 miles tall?
Yeah.
Not that.
Considering that it's 300 miles wide, long, 2 miles isn't very tall.
But also 2 miles tall. It would be enough for the Mexican aliens to fit in. Well, anybody really.
Yeah, because
but
they're not.
It would
that
make
big
sense
that they built it.
Yeah, or they're traveling in it.
Yeah, and so he says, or he claims. Well,
you think that was like a whole community? I mean, by the size of it.
Yeah, so that's the other thing, right? Is
where did they go? How did they transfer them to another spaceship? Or what? Was it like women and babies first, and then men?
Yeah, so that's a good point, though, right? Because I have always thought about this. So one of the things that I kind of am really curious, because I know, we're in Brownsville, and so there's this saying going around town, Brownsville to Mars, right? Because we have SpaceX now. right?
Right.
And so everybody wants to go to Mars and, Brownsville's Mars.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I'm concerned about, being a realist
Right.
and somebody who's rooted in skepticism and science,
Right.
is that the longest a person has ever stayed in space, ever in the entire history of space travel, is basically how long it would take just to get to Mars.
Oh, fuck no.
Right? And then you have to do whatever your job is and then come back.
Right.
Right? And so it never really made a whole bunch of sense that we're just going to do these kind of, not like a bus or a plane where you just go and you get off and, because we're going to have to build stuff if we're doing that, right? Like you can't just sit out like it's not a beach, right? So I was always concerned about that. But one of the things that this particular spaceship kind of hints at, I guess, by the size, is imagine if, we're kind of hurling towards Armageddon, I guess, if you want to say that, right? The Earth is on fire. Like, the Earth isn't going to last forever, right? It doesn't seem like.
No.
Right? So if we were panicking and we were trying to get off of this planet and find another planet, you would have to build a spaceship
to start
for
moving.
generations, not just a one-way trip and to come back. You know what I mean? And so if you were to build something like that, maybe it is 300 miles wide, 50 miles, 300 miles long, 50 miles wide, 2 miles tall.
Right.
And maybe that's where they lived. That was their planet for a while.
Or they're transferring method. But where the fuck would they go?
Well,
or maybe they transferred in from spaceship to spaceship, and they just dropped that one. They're like, nah, it's already old. Fuck it.
Maybe. I mean, from that theory, it would be like a space station. We have a space station where scientists from all over the world go up into space and they dock in this space station. It's kind of like an outer space hotel for astronauts, right? And they do their experiments and they come back. And so that's your kind of hypothesis on that. So I'm kind of thinking more of along the lines of the way. Did you ever watch the original Superman from the 80s?
Why the fuck is that a question when I was born in the 2000s?
Because you could still watch movies from a long time ago. Anyway, so the story of Superman, the story from Superman is that his planet's about to explode.
Okay.
And so his parents put him in this little egg and they just shoot him to Earth.
Right.
Right. And he crashes here. And on his planet, he's completely normal.
Okay.
But then he comes here, and because he's from another planet and our atmosphere is different and all this stuff, he can fly and he can do all this amazing stuff, right? And so I'm kind of thinking of this particular.
So you're suggesting that there's human-like aliens?
What I'm suggesting is that maybe this is like an ark, like from Noah's Ark. Like the planet was about to be destroyed, and they just loaded up all on this humongous.
Until the bad times pass or whatever.
Well, no, because the planet's done. Find another planet.
Yeah.
And so this size of a spaceship, if you and I were in that spaceship, there are people, let's just put it this way. There are people in this that we know even that have not traveled 50 miles one way, 300 miles the other way.
Fuck no.
Right? That's a lot of traveling. So you could live in that forever.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if it's 2 miles tall, you could grow trees in there.
Right.
Like you could do all kinds of stuff. And so maybe their strategy for this particular spaceship, but this is just the first one we found, was like another habitat for them to go. And so after we watched the video, like I said, it was hard to find, I couldn't find pretty much anything on YouTube about this guy.
No, yeah, YouTube
It was digging and digging and digging.
And TikTok.
But TikTok I could find.
Yeah, TikTok we found
For some reason,
everything.
it's all over TikTok. But it's the same video on TikTok. There's not multiple videos. It's the same video and people are just kind of commenting on it.
Yeah.
And so what I did find is I found a website of the guy that's in the video. Found out what his name was. Like I said, it's David Wynn Miller. Mm-hmm. Go to his website. It's a very basic. Looks like 1 or 2 pages on the website. It's not a big, deep
Investigator.
Yeah, it's not a big, huge website.
Okay.
But it had coordinates for you to go on to Google Maps, which
And you got hacked.
well, first thing that happened is I entered the coordinates.
Okay.
And my computer kind of did go kind of haywire. Like it didn't accept those coordinates very well. So I kind of had to do a little bit of a workaround.
Okay.
And I haven't found that big spaceship, which they say is like this big, huge orange in the middle of Greenland. I haven't found that. But I found another thing that looks just like a one of those saucer UFOs.
Okay.
Dug into the ground. I'm gonna have to take screenshots of these and put them on our
like
Facebook.
the snow.
Yeah, so it looks like it's coming out of the snow. It actually looks like a space saucer, like one of those UFO saucer ones, like crashed and left like a trail behind it.
Oh shit! Okay.
And then there's like a round disc
Like
at the end of it.
The skid mark.
Right. And so I did find that. And then on TikTok, I found another video that claimed to be the same guy, right? And
allegedly, because we don't know.
Well, it didn't check out, right? Because it ended up sending me to Antarctica.
we moved out of Greenland.
All the way to the other side of the planet.
That's crazy.
And there's another one that's very similar.
The Antarctica one looks more like UFO. Like it has more of a, not that we're like very specific on figures, right? But the most common looking one, you would say, like the Oreo type.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And what it looks like to me, comparing the two, is the one skidded and tilted this way, like with the nose down, and one skidded the other way with the nose up. And so with it being up, you do get a better view of it.
Right.
Because it looks like it's sticking out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it does kind of look like an Oreo because there's a different color in the middle.
Right.
Right. And so it's clearly round and it's clearly all of these other things. The other one could have been a crater, or it could have been a meteor hit or a comet.
It looks flat. Let's put it at that. Like it doesn't have like an 3D outstanding shape thing.
Right.
And the Oreo one does look like an Oreo like popping out. Yeah.
And so I think the way that we can kind of the way that they can both be real is the other one dipped into the ground.
Yeah.
But I think you're right that the other one, the one that dipped into the ground could be a few things. The one that's up that you say looks like an Oreo, it's hard to think of what else that could be.
Oh, they were probably trying to take off and the starter fucked up. I don't know.
Well, or maybe it just hit and dug into the ground and didn't skid.
Right.
Like a Frisbee.
I mean, but we can't really see a track behind it. That's the thing.
Right, because there's snow.
The snow, yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to move the snow. I mean, how people are not fucking going out there too.
Well, I'm not going to go.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, first of all, one of them's in Antarctica.
Right. That's already an issue.
Like, that's not down the road from us. Like, you don't even want to go to McAllen.
Right. That's no.
Antarctica's farther. And then you're wearing a sweater and it's like 80 today.
The fucking asshole. I can do it. No, but it's not 80. We're actually at what? We're like
70.
No. We're 68 right now.
Okay, so it's in the middle of the night. I'm still wearing like short sleeve shirt.
But that's you.
Anyways, my point is,
I don't even have socks on. That should be.
Let's
make that clear. That's why I have a sweater. It's either socks or a sweater.
So let's look up what the current temperature is.
Antarctica. No. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, so this should be fun.
Yeah, so still, I'm not going.
Okay, so it's negative 35 degrees.
You see, I wouldn't.
So,
and that's if we're able to find that fucking Oreo.
Well, this
UFO.
is the thing too, is that this temperature is on the edge of it, where that hit is in the middle of it.
Oh shit! So it's colder.
Way colder over there.
Fuck no.
Yeah. So.
No. What about the one in Greenland? How cold is Greenland?
It's like a Greenland. Well, it's melting ice, so.
Oh, so that's good. well, kind of for us, for the valley people.
So current temperature in Greenland is 17, so that's cold. Way warmer, but still
cold for us. For me.
Yeah, that's, I don't care who you are. If you're not cold at 17 degrees, because it's summer right now, basically. No,
not yet. No, because we haven't gotten our heat waves.
Yeah. Okay, so this is.
So let's say it's gonna go up to what, like 30? No, we're at what? 17.
So here in Greenland right now, it's 17 degrees. That's the high for the day.
That's Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Right. Yes, Fahrenheit. So this is kind of unusual, I guess. The low is 12 degrees. So 17 to 12. It's just cold all the time.
So I think eventually it's going to go up to like 30 or something. Right?
Well, on Sunday.
we're going to go Sunday. Jesus.
So today's Wednesday. We're recording this on a Wednesday. If we're motivated by Sunday to go, the high will be 6 degrees and the low will be -1.
No.
Are you free Sunday?
No, actually I got Sunday school.
Church on Sunday. Yeah. So it looks like it's going to be a while till we make it out there to Greenland.
What about like in July? Like, I'm just trying to make sure that there's like more ice, more snow, that it's gonna like, what's it called, melt, and we'll see more parts of it, of the spaceship, or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah. So in July, the temperatures get as high as 68 degrees.
Oh, that's so pretty good. Like I could be with the sweater right now. Yeah.
And no socks.
Right. I mean, it's pretty good. Not bad.
That's not bad.
We can totally go there.
Okay. So in July.
Yeah.
You know, the way that we've been stockpiling this episode's probably going to come out like almost in July. People are they're going to be going in any day now. No,
we're not going to go.
We're stockpiling.
No, we're just talking shit.
Yeah, we're not going to go. I wouldn't mind going, to be honest with you. I would love to go to Greenland.
But how? It's because you need to get a hotel that's nearby the fucking spaceship. Let's make sure that it's. Can we even walk around that piece of land? Or what the fuck?
No. So we're going to make a list. We're going to have to make a list.
We're going to have to call Trivago and shit to find us the nearest hotel.
Yeah, we're going to need to get.
Hopefully we get sponsored, but.
We're going to need a lot of stuff. We're going to need.
Shovels.
Can you imagine trying to dig out something that's 300 miles long? Ugh. Shovel's not going to cut it.
Yeah, no.
The blisters.
We should get our fans and like make a whole trip.
We'll rent a bus. And we'll just drive up there.
Park nearby. Yeah.
We'll walk together holding hands.
I mean, let's do it for science.
Yeah.
Elon Musk hasn't taken it out because I don't think it's. Man.
So what do you think? Do you think this is? What else could it be other than a spaceship?
I don't know. Dig it out. It out. It's already halfway out.
But 300 miles long? How do you dig that out? 300 miles long.
No, but at least uncover it. See if it has a door and like go inside.
Knock on the door.
Yeah, like, are you guys okay? Is anybody there?
Ivan calling. Jehovah's Witnesses. Have you heard about Jesus? Have you heard
Everybody
about...
quiet, everybody quiet.
Yeah, they're going to all be quiet right there. So, I'm trying to think of what else this could be. And so, one of the things that we didn't even talk about, so they said it's a weather machine.
Right.
But they also said that, like, I think it's as big as it is, go out 200 meters, I think they said. And, like, electronics don't work near it. So
no TikToks.
Right. So
Fuck.
Yeah, imagine we would go viral for sure. Coming to you live from the spaceship in Greenland in July.
I mean, let's make it clear. There is a UFO tower
Right.
in Greenland. But let's not get it confused. That's not that one.
And where is that? Oh shit. Okay, so we should have looked at this before.
What? I'm telling you about it. I looked it up. The UFO tower in Greenland? Yes, I told you about it.
Yeah, you told me about it, but I didn't look it up. I'm trying to see, like, every time. What is this?
What?
So
It's still glitchy.
but it has these weird... I looked up UFO tower, and it sent me to UFO watchtower. And
It's like a
there's...
bunch of like circles, like
Yeah, like they're fields, I guess, but they maybe
no.
do round fields instead of... What is... It's this huge area of circles.
So it's like it's not clear. I think it's a glitch, but how can I say it? Maybe it's a fucking error, like from their station, like from Google Maps or whatever, that doesn't. Oh, never mind. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, like they look like fields.
Yeah, like circles, and all the circles are two different colors in half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, they sell potatoes because there's all these.
What?
Yeah. So look, there's this one says wholesale potatoes, plain potatoes. What is this place?
Is it a pulga?
Alpine potato. It's like potatoes, like their favorite word.
I think they're just fucking around with us.
They're naming everything different potatoes.
Look it up. What the fuck is it? What was the name of it? Was a potato the last one?
So, where was I?
Let me look it up.
Alpine potato.
Alpine potato. Let me look it up. Let's see what the fuck that is.
It's a business. It has 4 reviews. Super fast, plenty of space, extremely accurate on the weights for loose potatoes.
What?
They're growing potatoes in Greenland.
A lot of potatoes, guys.
So right next to this UFO watchtower, these weird circles, and this is miles and miles and miles of these circles.
What?
Are
That's weird.
potatoes.
So we don't need to take potatoes to Greenland, right?
Apparently not. And so this is the Great Sand Dunes National Parks and Preserves is nearby.
Okay.
This is
So they're
weird.
planting potatoes in circles?
So this is what I think. Yes, they're doing that.
So this is a potato ring? Do we get our potatoes from Greenland?
I don't think we get our potatoes from Greenland. I'm pretty sure we don't. I hope.
Why are they supplying so many potatoes?
This is what I think. First of all, I don't know how many people live on Greenland. I'm sure.
What? Greenland, it's a fucking sketchy ass place, guys, at this point.
So there's 56,000 people that live in Greenland. That's less than Brownsville.
Right.
In a whole country. Why do they need this many potatoes?
No idea.
That has so many potatoes.
Oh, shit. Do you see the houses?
No, are they good?
It looks fucking fake. Like out of a fucking movie.
So they have a town called Mosca. That sounds like a fun town.
Shit.
The Mosca pit.
The Mosca pit? Oh, shit. A country store. What do they sell? Potatoes?
Let's see what time they open. We need to report this when they're open.
Message them. What specials do you have today?
They have a website
For potatoes.
Let's see if they sell potatoes. Wow, this is the worst website.
Why?
It's just chafa.
It doesn't have Uber Eats to it. Oh.
It's like just real. They got products here. Let's see.
Potatoes.
So they do have. Let's see here. They have a grocery store. It's one shelf. Baking items including sugar, flour, salt, and baking mixes are available.
Right.
We also have basic cooking items like pasta, sauces, meats, vegetables, beans, salad dressings, condiments, and other canned items. They did not mention
Fresh potatoes.
fresh potatoes.
No. Shit.
What a weird little place. Yeah, I definitely want to go now. That sounds.
Just to go to the store.
I want to go eat. I want to go to the store and ask them why they don't have potatoes. You can't get potatoes. There's like all this stuff over there. Everywhere there's potatoes.
I looked it up on Google. It's like right around the corner.
You got potatoes everywhere. Why don't you have potatoes?
What the fuck? Then who the fuck is getting all those potatoes?
They must be shipping them somewhere.
What? To Mars?
You know what? There's only 56,000 people live in this whole country. But how many people live in that spaceship? Maybe they eat potatoes.
Right.
Right?
So, theory, aliens like potatoes.
Who doesn't like potatoes?
No.
Right? Everybody likes potatoes.
Oh, shit.
All right. So that's kind of a viewer submission. My friend One Man Click sent me that video.
Oh, the rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
You know, there's actually another place that he told me about that we need to do an episode on. There's a UFO house in Weslaco.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you about it in a little bit.
Okay.
But I haven't been able to find any information. If anybody has information about the UFO house in Weslaco.
That's more of a distance you could travel.
So I'll tell you where it is. When you go into Weslaco, I think it's Texas.
So if you know where it is, why the fuck are you...
No, like I don't know information about it.
Okay.
So right off the highway,
Okay.
like literally right off the highway where Walmart is on Texas Street. It's like a really busy street. There's all these businesses. Walmart's right there.
Right.
There's these trees that I never really even paid attention to. Like these really tall trees, like the ones I have over here.
Okay.
There's a house inside of
And
those trees.
This closed area.
Yeah. So imagine driving in Brownsville,
Right.
where the mall is,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's like this bunch of trees, or like think about it like all where a Red Lobster is,
Okay.
but there's a house inside that you can't see.
Oh, okay.
So apparently, a long time ago, before all of that was built,
Mm-hmm.
a UFO either landed there or people had something to do with the UFO. It's called the UFO house. And they built the city around this town. These people won't give up this land. And so it's like right in the middle of town, but it's hidden in the middle of everybody.
And the city hasn't done anything.
No. And so if anybody has information, we'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
But that's it for today. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, guys.